Okay, hello, welcome to Paramesh Productions. And before we continue, make sure you have subscribed to the channel and you like and you give your comment on the comment section. And today we're going to check how they created the intro of this song. It's called Hayawani by Nyashinski. I love his music. He's very great. The creativity in the music is very high. So today I'm going to give you like a roughly idea on FL Studio on how we can do this. So let's dig deep to it before we start dozing off, because talking too much makes somebody doze off. Okay, let's do this. Let me play it again once more, and then let me play from the chorus, the section with the chorus. Okay, I think that's a little bit enough of what you're going to listen. Okay, so the first thing, let me just start the analyzation from the chorus part, the section where I did the chorus. So the first thing you're going to do, it is the beat. Let us listen to the beat. I changed this from a song to a pattern. Let me open my channel rack so that you see what happened there. Okay, so in this chorus section, this is how I created the kick. So if I switch on my metronome is the click, like it is an indication of the speed that I'm using, or how fast is the song. So if I play, so this song is a little bit, the kick is a little bit off. So it's on one. If I start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, it's on one, but on three, on the end of three, it hits on the end of three, like it's off. So if I play it like my kick, it will be. So it's the end of three and the end of four. So my clap goes like pam 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 pam. So if I play it, so my class and my snare, they almost sound not they always they play the same timing, the same pattern. So what I did after creating my class, I just copied this one and I pasted here. Ta-da! And there we go. So and then there's another sound I used here that was used probably almost. It's not the exact thing that the producer of the song used, but it's something closer to that. So it's my metronome is on. I play it. So another thing, when you're creating your own beats or when you're creating your own instrumentals, and you don't have an idea, or for example, you want to add other instruments, but you feel like you don't have an idea of what to do, look for the spaces. For example, this place here, you see the kick only plays on the one, but this place there's a gap. So what you do, you just add another one. You can add another shaker here, or where there's a space. But this one maybe I'll add other instruments later. So look for those spaces, the spaces in your beat, the spaces in your song. From those spaces where you're adding, you'll add other instruments. Okay, so that's how my shaker sounded. Okay, now I have let me play them, all of them, and then we listen to them. So I switch off my metronome. Let me deal with the patterns beat by beat. So this song is in the key of F major or D minor. So if I start playing this one, I start playing. Let us listen to the main thing, or the signature of the. Let us deal. Okay, let us deal with the pattern by pattern. So let me play. So that's the first thing. Okay, this sound. Let me open the channel rack. This one I used contract. I added another. It's an external sound. It's a vintage sound. Okay, let me. It is from the contract. If you have to install it to FL, it's an additional software. But if you don't have this contract, maybe you can search something like called is it flamenco? I don't. If you don't have this contact, maybe you can use this. I had this. It's a sound maybe closer, somehow closer to that. Let me add it. So it's a sound at least maybe closer to that. You can search it. You can just search it. Plugin preset. You smart find. You smart find in the folder. You search it there, and then you find it. It will show you if you spell it right. So let me delete it because I don't use it. Okay, and then another sound I used to the at least the producer of the song somehow closely to that is the Rhodes. The Rhodes is located in Perks, instruments, keyboard, and then you have this on the Rhodes. So let me play it a little bit. You hear. So that's the sound. And then another one is this on, but it's still the Rhodes. It is still the Rhodes. It is still the Rhodes. I just duplicated it. I cloned it. Okay, so and another thing is the pads. The pads, like, they give that warmth, that coolness, like a background hum to the song. It makes it a little bit somehow feel full. Yeah. So let me play it. You listen to it. Yeah, you'll be able to hear it, but when it's not there, you'll feel that it's not there. So let me play it. Yeah, so those are the instruments bit by bit, and then there's a bass guitar here which was played. It was played. I used that. It was a Fender bass guitar. So if I play it, if I solo this one, I play it. So something to note that these voices are not edited. They don't have any effects. Like if I look at my mixer, it's empty. I've not added anything to my mixer, so the vocals are not the vocals. The voices are empty. So let me play them. And then there's this intro part. The intro part does not have a kick, by the way. It doesn't have a kick. There's a difference between the shaker of my intro and the shaker of my beat. For example, let's hear the shaker of this chorus beat, how it sounds. Nope, that's not. I need the chorus. So let me solo it. And then the intro and the chorus, they have a totally different sound pattern in arrangement of the shaker. So if you hear, the intro, the shaker is something continuous. It has a continuous pattern. Yeah. So let me mute everything. I remain with my what? Let me mute everything. I remain with this one, the kick. So this is how the intro sounds. Let me change from a pattern to a song. So if I open my, it's called my vintage guitar. Where is it? Let me unsolo everything here. Unsolo section. So let me. And then this intro section, it is a Pyrex sound, so it plays in the end. It's like a country music. 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2. It's like playing on a 2/4 beat, 2/4. So 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. It's a continuous, a repetitive pattern. Okay, so. And then it changes from pattern 1, and then I added a clap here. Okay, a clap was added on the song. So these instrumentals are not the exact sounds or the exact thing, but it is maybe 80 to 90% close to the song, how it begins. Let me play this one, and then a clap. Yeah. So let me play the rods again. You hear? Let me solo it. You listen. Okay, now let me play it. Okay, another tip, when you are, for example, you see that I've muted these tracks, and if I solo this one, it mutes everything. But if I unsolo it again, these one remain muted. But sometimes you might find like let me say in generals, sometimes you might find like if these ones are muted, and then I solo, I want to hear these rows alone. All the tracks are muted, but the problem here is when I undo the solo, everything's come back on, even the tracks that you muted. So you see, so there's what you need to do. Let me mute them again here. I mute them again. I mute. What you need to go, okay, what you need to do, you press F11, and then this general, and then there's this section here, the miscellaneous section, restore previous state. So whatever how the playlist looked before you unsolo, that's how it will be when you redo. So let's do this again. I solo this one, and if I unsolo, it just remains, it comes back to the state that it was. And then there's this one, the hum. Let me solo it. Yep. So let me play them together. I switch it on. This hum, it has something that's a little bit off. It's not supposed to be there. It's a little bit off. Yeah, that's on the beat, it's on the track. And now let us add the pad. Here I switch it on. Okay, and then now I add a bass guitar. The bass guitar is playing, let me solo it. The bass guitar is playing the same melody, but a lower octave. Yeah, something like that. So and then now we go to the verse of the song. So the verse of the song, I switch on these on the rods. So the rods, this is how they sound, or this approximately, it's not the exact thing, but approximately what it sounds on the original track. Let me change to a pattern. Okay, a song, maybe. Yeah, maybe something close to something like that. So if I play them. So something close to that. So the kick and other stuffs I showed you where they're played, where they're located. So let's dig to the chorus, the section where the chorus is. This place. So these parts, I have these parts here. Let me play them. Yeah. So if now I added some parts. There are some parts I added. I don't know if they are not. It's not the exact position they are in the original song, but at least they add some flavor in the song. So let me change this one from a song to a pattern. Yeah, they sound very weird when they are alone, but they make a very great impact. Let me add a little bit of voice so that it's a Pyrex percussion or something like that. So I added it's like this is a conga. It's a conga. So let me play the chorus now. Okay, that voice is unedited, the tracks are unedited, but they're just an arrangement and a little few of notching out the volume balancing from the channel rack. But this is just the start, an overview, maybe a simple overview of this song and the bass line. If you want to listen to the bass line, you need to have maybe an headphones or a good earphones, because you can't hear it from your phone. Okay, guys, this is just an overview of the song. The next thing you're going to do, we're going to do some manipulation here and there. We're going to send those tracks to the mixer channel. We're going to do some edits from there. And then the next thing you'll be doing now will be bringing an artist to the booth. So we make a redo of the song. It's like a cover. And then from there maybe we'll have a challenge of this track. And who knows? Maybe the winner will be having a free, what is it called, a free recording, if you'll be able to come to where I am. Okay, thank you guys. Make sure you subscribe, share. Yeah, it motivates us. Even if I have to producers who are watching, it motivates. It's a motivation. Yeah, it's a motivation. See you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.